Hello and welcome to Power Apps Basics, our Power Apps course on Futurability Academy. In this course, we're going to go through content that is part of the Microsoft App in a Day workshop. The content is relevant as of January 2022. I'm sure that no matter when you're watching it, a lot of this will still be relevant, but just be aware that things do change. And what we're going to go through are these things. This is what's in this course. First, we're going to look at a quick introduction to frame the course, which is what this video is. Then we're going to set up an environment that you can use for the labs and things like that. We're then going to build a business case for business apps. That's in the second module. And then in the next module after that, we'll build Canvas apps. And then we'll look at the Dataverse. And then on top of the Dataverse, we'll build a model-driven app. And then we'll look at Power Automate, and then we'll finish with a wrap-up. That's the overview of this course. Why does this course exist? What is the need for Power Apps? I cover this a lot more in the business case for business apps section. But in a nutshell, there's these things here. Now you can download the slides here. I'm not going to talk to each of these, but the modern business is changing, and IT solutions are at the heart of how businesses are transforming the value they give to clients and the value they give to their employees. And apps are at the heart of that. And there's a huge wave of challenges of doing that. And watch the business case for business apps presentation for a lot more information. If I could summarize that whole section in one sentence, it would be low-code application platforms can fill the app gap. Microsoft call it the app gap. Stats show that 500 million apps will be built over the next 5 years, which is more than the last 40 years. But who's going to build them? There's a shortage of resource. So low-code application platforms are built to cater for that gap. And you know, you're on the Academy, you're aware of Power Platform. Just in very quick summary, Power Platform is these 4 core products: Power BI, Power Apps, Power Automate, Power Virtual Agents. And they have access to underlying services in the Dataverse, which we'll cover today, which is great. Data connectors, AI Builder, and then of course sitting on top of this are other products in the Microsoft ecosystem: Dynamics 365, Office 365, Azure, and then you can also connect back to any of your apps and business data. So Power Platform is a low-code platform that sits in the middle of these services to really bring solution development, solution design into the hands of more people. Of course, they're all individual, standalone, great products, all market leaders with Forrester reports and Gartner reports and all of that stuff. But together, they really do create a compelling stack of solutions for companies to leverage. So a lot more detail in business case for business apps module. But know that during this course, that's the market frame in which Power Apps sits. It's only going to get more and more. It's only going to get more and more popular. Last earnings call, so this is in October 2021. Power Apps grew by 87% year on year, I believe, or it might be 76. Something around more than 75% year on year. I'm pretty. I put the stat on LinkedIn last week, and I've. It's just slipped my mind. It's either 76 or 87, something like that. But a lot. It's growing on year. It's growing by a lot of percent. But there's over 20 million registered users, or active users on the Power Platform. And that number is just going to keep growing. So in the course, what you're going to do today, there'll be lots of theory, lots of content. There's a lot of slides in this. There's a lot of practical information to know in this course. But you're also going to be building an app. So there are lab materials. We'll get you to download those in the next video. And then once you've done that, you're then going to be building out an app as a result of this course. A Canvas app. You'll be using Microsoft Dataverse to build tables in the cloud. You'll then be using a model-driven app to create an app on the back of that data model. And we'll use Power Automate and show you how you can integrate automations into apps as well. So you're going to build an app in this course, your first app. In fact, you're going to build a course very quickly in the first module for sure. So look, excited to take you on this journey. If you get stuck at any point, then there is a support bot below. And please join me for the next module where we're going to help you set up your environment so you can create those labs, because you're going to need that environment to create your first app. See you in the next video.